Brian, what was your take on that tonight?
Listen, it's still only half time, that's what I'll say. I don't think we particularly played well within the game, but as I said, they had one big chance in the second half and they score it. He probably had the best chance in the first half. The goalie makes a good save. There wasn't really a lot in the game. I thought their movement in midfield was probably a bit better than us in the first half, connecting the play. Thought some of our play was a bit rushed. But going into Friday, we need to be better. It's as simple as that. We didn't play particularly well on the night, and it could have been worse, but it wasn't. So it's 1-0 in the tie. Still all to play for going down to Somerset.
Brian, should you get a penalty in the first half?
I think it's a penalty in the first half, yes, but I'm not going to moan out the referees. I thought somebody's decision tonight. I don't know why I can get booked for a high boot when I don't see the boy coming and there's a straight leg on Dan O'Reilly up the other end. So I did ask him on the pitch about that. I asked him about consistency. But listen, I'm not here to moan about referees. I'm here to worry about party for so.
Was that a frustrating game to play in though, given the amount of stoppages and the amount of bookings?
As a player, you want the game to flow. I did say that to him, going to let the game flow, stop blowing your whistle. It's a massive game. It's a playoff quarter final. We want the game to be played at a good tempo, but we just couldn't get to a good tempo because it was stopping every 2 minutes.
How's Aiden doing?
Yeah, listen, he'll be assessed. I think he's going to be okay for Friday. That's the most important thing.
The goal, a frustrating one, just given the fact you hadn't really given them much at all, and they scored with that first real chance they got. Yeah, I think it's probably the first time we're caught out. I think Dan's in too close to Ashcroft. I think Dan actually clears the first one, and then we're too slow getting out to stop the cross. But listen, take nothing away from Ayr. If you actually look at that goal, it's a fantastic cross. Jamie Murphy starts at the back post, goes right across our defenders, and it's just a glancing header. It's a great goal from their point of view. Disappointing from ours, but at the same time we've got to regroup, we've got to be positive, and nothing's done yet.
Given the fact you said he didn't play well, does that give you cause for optimism for Friday, knowing it can only get up from here?
Well, we can't play any worse than that, that's for sure. So we've got to be positive. Mindset's got to be positive. We've said that to the boys in there. It's only 1-0. It could be 90 minutes, it could be 120 minutes. Who knows what's going to happen on Friday night? But we need to go into the game and we need to start better. We asked the boys to start well tonight. We're probably a wee bit slow and pedantic at times, and come Friday we need to be better. It's as simple as that.
At the beginning of the game with the head injury, was that your personal intervention to get him off the pitch?
Yeah,
I think you said to him, to the referee.
I looked at him and I can't believe he came back on, because it looked a real bad one. But he did come back on, but then we seen he got a slight nudge and then he was like a drunk boxer, his legs were gone, and I was just a bit concerned for him because I know Nick quite well, and listen, football's not that important. Your health's the most important thing, and I think he had to go off the pitch at that point.
And from everything you saw tonight, are you confident you can get a result come Friday?
Of course I am. Listen, we didn't play well tonight, and they didn't have many chances in the game either, so they're probably thinking they can be better, we're thinking we can be better, so hopefully the game's got more of a flow to it come Friday night, and definitely we need to be better, simple as that.
So what do you think needs to change then next week apart? Is it just really making sure you start off well? No, I think some of your decisions on the ball, our movement, I thought we were too slow at times in regards to moving up the pitch. I think we were taking too many touches on a very bobbly, fiery pitch. We need to move the ball quicker. We were too slow at times, and we spoke about that. But listen, we'll address it. We're back in tomorrow morning and we'll be ready to go again.
Cheers, mate.
You wouldn't Kyle Timber, he's just in for a shower just now. I mean, what do you do? That's it.
Cheers.